Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new year, a new semester of UTK eSports. Tonight's game is the placement matches in NECC for UTK Smoky, our main team for Marvel Rivals. Unfortunately, we are going to have to get Orange in next week whenever their regular season starts up. We'll get a stream of them in. But tonight's stream is going to be a little bit longer than normal, with Smokey first playing against the University of, or Cumberland University Crimson, a team that, listening to this discussion, is extremely good. So it's going to be a very competitive first match of the season. And without further ado, let's get into tonight's starters. Cumberland is the away team. Cumberland's starting six is going to be Anakin Sims, Ranchert, Ago, the Gauls, Excel, Bot Aspect, and then subbing, they've got Zinsel. And for coaches, they've got Cloach, Claypool, and the End of You. And now, with a new lineup, two new tanks for Smokey, while also putting down the sub and the other coaches, let's meet the roster for spring 2026. UTK Smoky's starting six tonight is going to be Andrew the Beast, Hollow, Hegs, Echo 3, Mental Wolf, and Banana Nan. Substitutes ready to go are VFL Jop, and the coaches for UTK Smoky are Ice and Cross. Now, tonight is a bit of a special first stream. Something I've been working on a little bit is a bit of a Meet the Players segment. So I sent out a poll to all the players, hoping to get some information from them to give you all a better idea of who's playing for our teams. Now, while we wait for the first match to start, listening to the conversation here, UTK Smoky, this is their first collegiate match together as a team. So there's gonna be maybe a lot of moving parts here. We have a new front line, and the big hope here to take away is communication working between the front line and the back line, Andrew and Hollow, hopefully in good comms with them. And this Cumberland team is good. This is going to be a very difficult first match for them, but they're going to give it their all and see if they can come out with a win. This is a best of 3 game, so it's first to 2 wins. And we're going to pause real quick while we wait for the first match to start up. All right, everybody. Welcome back to our first game of the semester, the year, and of placements. UTK versus Cumberland. As we walk through the ban phase, UTK showing vibes. And it is a Gambit ban from Cumberland first. Immediate Mantis ban on the side of UTK. This was something that they were talking about pre-game. Definitely banning towards Ranchert. He's a very good Mantis player. Couple protections from both sides going through, and a Magneto ban on the side of Cumberland. And now we're looking at the second ban on the side of UTK, and then they're going to get the protection after, and it's a cap ban for them. Another thing that they were talking about was eliminating Cumberland's dive. Cumberland's dive is top-notch, and it is something that they want to try and weaken and not have to play into, and cap is a key part of that. So they're hoping that that's going to try and lessen that and force them to go on to something else that makes it more favorable for them. Protecting the Invisible Woman here, a solid support pick, probably for Banananan. And Cumberland's last protection is going to be Emma Frost, a solid frontline tank that can do a lot of damage. And we have the last set of bans going in here. Let's see what Cumberland is going to pick. No Wolverine. So that is going to take away a little kidnapping potential. But as far as I know, UTK, between Hegs and Echo, neither of them really played Wolverine much. So we'll see what UTK does last here, and then we'll get into the game. No Punisher. Not much to comment on there.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
And as heroes are locked, it looks like we're going to have a Phoenix duel between Echo 3 and Ranchert. We've got Mental on the Cloak and Dagger, Andrew on Angela, Hegs on the Iron Fist, Hollow on the Groot, and Banananan on the Invisible Woman. Hollow, a lot of pressure on him tonight, voiced by Cross. He is the key to making this comp work. And if he can get the train rolling, then they're going to have themselves a game. We're starting off here on Hell's Heaven, Frozen Airfield. This will be recognizable as the indoor train map that is going to change at 50%. We'll see both teams walk through here. Point is going to be this central area with the pillar. Expect either fighting in the train room off to the side or here as soon as the game starts. And it looks like Cumberland is rolling out on a pretty normal looking brawl comp with the Angela, and they're looking to walk with their Emma, walking out on the Rocket, and we're gonna stay on the POV of Rancher here for a little. And it is both teams rolling out into train first. Rancher positioning above UTK. They're looking for possibly some early work here. And it is Cumberland collapsing, and Gauls and Rancher each find their own. Rancher with 2 more.
Somebody else could have stepped. I'll patch you up.
I was fine, but thank you.
Zinsel getting rezzed there. UTK found 1, but that was just an amazing setup by Cumberland.
We got it.
And absolutely collapsing onto UTK from above. Hollow here, highest on ult charge for UTK, and for Cumberland, it's Excel and a go, already at almost 50%. Hollow looking to walk, but it's Echo falling a little too low, and it's Rancher finding Andrew, an early pick for him. Ooh, he gets good pull there by Banana Nam, and it's Hollow getting kidnapped by Angela, pushed into Cumberland, and he's going to fall too. Rancher repositioning on high ground, dueling Echo. And it's Gauls again with another kidnap. This guy is doing it all right now.
I feel renewed.
We're gonna see him possibly go through train again. Nope, it is a map change going through, and it should be done. Scouted by Hegs, and Gauls is forced to back out. Echo poking, Hollow with the walls up, does have the Groodle. And it's 3 ults on the side of Cumberland as they try and get kills, and it is 2. Echo pops his own Phoenix Soul, doesn't find anything, and Hollow falls. And it's Cumberland just decimating UTK on the side of ults right now, and they have 3 ready to go. Heg's getting grabbed, and he is gone trying to get the touch for UTK. And it's an Angela ult at spawn for Cumberland as a go just cleans it up himself. Holy. No mercy on the side of Cumberland. They are coming out of the gate swinging a 100-0 start on Frozen Airfield. Excuse me for the pause. UTK really needs to try and find a game plan here on what to do. This Angela is just absolutely tearing through and
30
just
seconds before you attack.
breaking
Get
apart
ready.
their front line, kidnapping Hollow, kidnapping
I have a plan
Echo.
that could help us all.
It's just
If
been
only the
so
others could
much on their
understand me.
side. But we're moving into the indoor layer here. I don't know what this is specifically called, but it's one with the big open area near coast with the big floaty rocks.
3, 2, 1.
Middle point is going to be moving up and down,
Got it?
and it's Cumberland rolling out quick again. Echo 3 electing to go onto the Hela. A very strong character for him, and a very strong character in the game right now. And it's a flank ult by a go, and he is going to TP back out of it.
Mission area is low risk attack now.
Is going to force the invis ult by Banana Nan, so it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Anyone willing to help?
Hegs on the Namor. He's looking for some damage, and it's Echo 3 with the first pick of this round. Rezzed by Anakin. And it's Echo fighting on point. He's trying to help kill Excel. Mental Wolf ults on the point, and she's gonna walk it back.
This is real firepower!
That rocket ult is quickly destroyed. Ult by Hollow, and it does fine too. Walls are insta-broken. Good on Cumberland. And it's an ult by Excel, comboed with Zinsel, and it's going to be a lot of damage as both supports for UTK fall. A go finds Echo and Hollow himself as Andrew falls to Rancher, and it is Hegs running away, living to fight another day. Keep in mind, he does have the Hella team up, a very strong ability for himself. We haven't seen it yet. UTK already doing better than they did last round, capping 17%. They took some early point control there, putting a little bit, and the respawn beacon is scouted. Good on UTK. Good walls by Hollow. And he's gonna walk up as Excel falls. A great ult by Andrew as he finds both supports. Rancher finds the pick onto Banana Nan, and a go tries to clean up. He finds Mental Wolf. Hollow next, and it's a go falling to Andrew as he chases him out of the sky. Echo 3 finding himself a little low and too close for comfort. And it's Excel killing Hollow. It looks like it was UTK had that point, but now they're having to fall back as Cumberland regroups.
That is much better.
I was fine, but thank you.
Excel holding the fort down, and it looks like we might be playing for a ult combo between Hegs and Hollow. Namor Groot is very strong, can kill through almost any support ult in the game if hit directly. Great walls again by Hollow. Emma Frost is very low and falls. Rezzed up by Anakin though, but UTK gets the flip. Girdle comes out and finds 3! Huge ult by Hegs! That finds 2 kills on the Zinsel and Rancher. Drawn up perfectly by Hollow. That ult found 3 and won them the fight. Let's go back to Rancher here, see what he's up to.
Thanks for the boost.
Rancher looking to wrap around, puts pressure onto Echo as they look to walk right. Another huge ult by Gauls, but it's countered by both support ults of Mental Wolf and Banana Nan. Might be a misstep in the future using both at once. Especially with Cumberland having 3 ults that can be used defensively on their own. Almost 5. And it's Phoenix ult coming out by Rancher. Doesn't find a kill itself, but it is a go in the air, and he kills 2. Make it 3. A penta for a go, 2 that we didn't see. Laying down the beacon. And it is Hollow going to Strange for the portal. Is he going to get through? Yes, he is. It is an ultimate coming out by Excel. Does find some good damage. Echo jumping through. It's Andrew and Hollow picking up 2. No kidnap for Andrew, but Zinsel falls all the same. Anakin Sims finds Banana Nan, but Echo trades him out. Hollow finding Gauls, and this is looking like UTK is going to get their point back. And they do. 85%. This is last fight territory, and it's Cumberland looking for the Strange portal, TPing up to height. Watch for Echo and Andrew's combo. Bucky ult can go hard here, but he falls! No care for Echo 3 as he falls quickly. A huge ult for Andrew! Hegs ult doing work as well, and it's Andrew carving through them like butter. Cumberland flips the point, though, and it's UTK trying their best to keep it alive. Echo coming back with ult, but I don't think UTK has anything left. And that was much closer the second go-around, but Cumberland barely kept it back, and they are going to go up 1-0 in the best of 3. MVP is going to go to a go on the Strange. Cumberland takes the 1-0 lead. Looking at the stat line here, pretty even once we got past the first round. 16 final hits, most kills and most damage with a penta for a go. A lot of damage done for them. And yeah, without a doubt, definitely the MVP that round. But we're going to go back to intermission here as the next round is loaded up. Possibly looking at a convoy here. Don't go away for too long. Series is 1-0 Cumberland. All right, everybody, thank you for waiting. We are on a convergence map, and it is Hall of Djalia. UTK looking to even the score here on this round 2, and UTK electing to ban out the Angela proved to be too much a problem, even though we had Andrew on it last round 2. A Gambit ban to start for Cumberland. Oh, Djalia, one of my personal favorite maps in the game. And it is yet again another Star-Lord protection for a go. Their resident Star-Lord player. Protection here for UTK, and it is going to be a protection of Brute for Hollow to keep working. He did have some amazing walls there on the Emma Frost last match. Definitely led to some really decisive moments in fights, but we'll see if he can keep that going. Ban span again, second for UTK. Magneto ban on the side of Cumberland, not wanting Andrew or Hollow on that, and they are going to protect Captain America here. We might be seeing some dive against UTK. Let's see what they're going to protect next. Sue, excuse me, Visible Woman. Once again, just like last time, and the last bans here for both teams. And then it's going to be start of round 2 and match point for Cumberland. It is going to be a Phoenix ban on the side of UTK. Another Wolf ban on the side of Cumberland. And rosters are going to lock in here. And ooh, we got a hella duel between Ranchard and Echo, just like before with no Phoenix. Now it's going to be the other one. Hegs on the Moon Knight, Mental Wolf, and Banana Nan on the Cloak, and Invis with Hollow and Andrew on the Groot and Strange. And as we load in here, it is going to be Cumberland on the defense first. Called Djalia, a 2 checkpoint, single checkpoint technically, convergence map. So point is going to unlock here. UTK on the offense has 4 minutes to try and fully unlock this point, and if they do, they will then have to push a cart to a set of checkpoints, and they look to get as far as they can, if not end. And then it will be a side switch with Cumberland going on the offense, and whoever does better wins.
2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
UTK rolling out here. It is Andrew's portal, and it is a no stun. Good fade by Mental Wolf as UTK gets on the high ground behind them.
Our enemies are near.
A little help is so cold.
Gauls looking for a dive, and he is already forced into his E as he does not stay up there for long.
And I'll destroy it.
Oh, a Go falls, but he's probably going to get rezzed by Anakin. And it's going to be the Venom trying to find another dive. Excel and a Go looking to get in here, and it's a collapse onto UTK. And it is a complete annihilation as UTK just got hit from all sides. A coordinated dive onto them by Cumberland.
Be strong together.
Very great coordinated play by them. Stay on a Go's perspective here for a little. Star-Lord that got MVP last game. Is the Venom setting up, ready to hit in from the trees. Hex gets close. A Go dodges the hook. He is going to fall back with the help of Excel. Gauls is waiting for the dive. He might be looking for it here. Yep, there it is. And it is another amazing coordinated dive with a Go to clean up. They are just hitting UTK when they try and set up. And a Go finishes off Andrew with a melee.
Much better.
3, almost 4 ultimates for Cumberland. Pretty much almost 6. Zenzel will build his in the middle of the next fight. UTK in the same boat, a little bit lower, but not too far behind. On the Bucky. They need somewhere different to walk that's going to make it a little bit more advantageous for their own comp, not diving into the open. A huge eat by Venom, and it is the armed and dangerous Hegs not finding anything. He is armed, but not quite dangerous. Echo 3 counter-ulting on Hella. Elects to blow up the rocket, and it's Zenzel not keeping up the team enough. And it's 3 ultimates at once on the side of Cumberland as they do find picks. Andrew cleans up a Go, though. But it is just him left as Anakin on Rocket just finds multiple picks. This raccoon's thirsty for blood. Rancher on high. Maybe looking for a little bit of early damage here, looking to see if he can get a pick. I think Echo sees him. He's trying to get him. It is a portal by Andrew once again to their high ground. Fighting for their lives is UTK to try and get any more on the point. Andrew drops down to force. And it's a Go finding one along with Rancher, but Hegs trades him out, but it's Rez by the Rocket. A Go already finding one again. This guy is everywhere.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Andrew hits a good strange ult, and he is going to find the one, but it's not enough. They do get 2 ticks of the point, but with how this is shaping up, this might be a 2-0 win for Cumberland. This would have to be one of the best holds of defense I've ever seen on Hall of Djalia for UTK to get this win. Cumberland just playing very well right now. Their coordination and macro is very strong. The dives between Gauls and a Go on the Star-Lord are very good. Always finding the picks. Unfortunately, it's just UTK, it feels like, aren't adapting quick enough there. You know, they got Cap the second go-around, and it is definitely beneficial to them for their comp. And it is Cumberland on the offense now. And they will have 4 minutes to get a little over 2 ticks of the point. Sounds easy, but we've all seen a full hold before. It's very well possible that UTK can fully defend this. A Go is starting out on the Strange. Expect a TP out of spawn, quite possibly to the high ground that UTK TP'd to before in their offense.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Paulo and Andrew setting up at the front here, breaking the bridge early. They don't want to make it easy for Cumberland to TP, to walk if they do TP, and it's out. Ago is going to swap. That'll close the portal once they're all through. Rancher walking himself up. Meanwhile, it is Cumberland a little all around. They're waiting to stage while the rest of Cumberland comes up, and now they're here. Excel and Rancher finding two, and yeah, this is over. It's 4 picks on the side of Cumberland, and that is a GG for them.
As expected.
Rancher raining death from the high ground. A quick TP by Echo 3 is going to come out in time, but Zinsel finds Hegs immediately. Zinsel uncontested on high ground, healing. And it's once again Ago finding the kill, but Hollow trades out Rancher. Anakin copies the Luna ult. And it's still the fight on point. Luna ult is about to go down. A good thing ult there, but it's not enough. And that is the game for Cumberland, taking it 2-0.
1-2-0.
GG's to Cumberland, a very good team that UTK goes against in their first match of the semester for their placements. And this guy picking up back-to-back MVPs, Ago, once again, 24-4 on the Star-Lord. This guy was a menace to UTK, picking up the most damage in the game with 11 final hits. He was unstoppable. We're going to go back to intermission here. We're going to see a couple changes throughout the stream as we figure out who the next opponent is after UTK's loss here. They are going to play one more after this. It is going to be the loser between Winthrop and Kennesaw State. So stay tuned for that. That match, feel free to get a water break, though. That match won't be for probably a little bit. And yeah, thank you for watching this great competitive first game between UTK and Cumberland. All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience while Winthrop and UTK discuss first map and map bans. Let's go ahead and quickly introduce the second match of tonight, which is going to be UTK versus Winthrop Garnet. And let's go ahead and take a little bit of time to meet Winthrop's starters and their coaches. So, starting for Winthrop is Gregory House, shout out House MD, amazing show. Naizu, WJB, Rin, Prince Ale, and Pyramids. The coaches for Winthrop are Kaluge, Orion, Lowell Gabrielle, and Sheldon. Now, I have heard word on the street that Winthrop has a really, really good Star-Lord player. So this might be a little bit reminiscent of what we just saw last game. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get something a little bit different, and hopefully a UTK win. But regardless of the outcome, UTK versus Winthrop is hopefully going to be an exciting matchup for our second game of the night. Don't go anywhere. The second game is about to start soon. All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience in waiting for the second game to start. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint. This is UTK versus Winthrop. Winthrop losing their game to Kennesaw State and facing UTK in a second round losers bracket. And it is UTK taking first ban. And it is going to be a Star-Lord ban. Wolverine ban on the side of Winthrop, wanting to get rid of that kidnap potential from him. It is a Hawkeye protection on the side of Winthrop playing for Gregory House, showing Hawkeye early. Let's see what UTK is going to protect here. It is another group protection for Hollow. Once again, probably labeled as a big difference maker for the team that can make or break fights. It's a Gambit and Bucky ban on the sides of UTK and Winthrop as they get into their last protections here of round 1. And this is going to be on Hell's Heaven again. So maybe we'll see the Super Soldier area of the map. It's the one that we didn't see last game. Regardless here, UTK is looking for an alternate outcome compared to last game. Strange protection for UTK. And they're on to the last set of bans here before we load in and get our second game of the night underway. Loki ban last for UTK. How will Winthrop respond with their last ban? Moon Knight ban on the side of Winthrop. I know Heggs doesn't like that.
I'm not judging.
It is Andrew and Hollow picking up the Strange and Groot. Jared and Gregory House picking up the Mantis and Hawkeye. That damage combo is lethal. And the team up with Prince Ale if they lock the Cloak and Dagger. Naizu going for vibes on the Magic. They're playing for the 40k, I should actually say. And we are back on the Rocky Monster area. I don't know. I don't know what this one's called.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
But we saw it last game in round 2 of game 1 where that went to double 99. We have Echo 3 rolling out on the Phoenix. Heggs electing to go onto the Namor. That team up, or that combo with Hollow's ultimate proved very effective last game.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Get in on this and
What
see what UTK can cook up. Pyramids on the Penny Parker. That is going to be very interesting after the loss of the team up. Oh, and it's a TP right in front of UTK. I don't know if that was exactly going what Winthrop was going for, though. And that TP is immediately gone. I'm not sure what the plan was there. I guess it was more of a jump scare. Naizu swapping off Strange, going on to the Thor. He is electing to try and kidnap somebody, and it's a huge pull-in onto Andrew. Green supporting in the back. Gregory House already at 61% ult charge. Make it 70. He might get ult here this first fight. He is not missing. He is going to get ult. Amazing shots by Gregory House.
Shake it up. Double KO.
It's too easy when you never miss.
This Hawkeye might prove to be deadly against UTK. So much damage. No jump for him.
Chin up.
And it's a lot of damage. as UTK looks to move. It's Prince Ale with the Jeff Lee. And Gregory House snipes Banana Man with a headshot. And Jared picking up one as well. Brood has been kidnapped and put on point. And it is a late kill onto Hollow. And it is just all Gregory House right now. 7-0 with almost 5,000 damage already.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Hollow and Hegs both have their ultimates up. Andrew electing to go onto the Emma, something with some shield potential. Gregory House with another pick on the Echo. This guy is not missing. And it's a huge ultimate. And a huge whale by Hegs. A great combo. Naizu picking up one of his own. And it's UTK looking to clean up here.
Control lost.
We need to get back on the Gregory House perspective. And it was Andrew going in really far. Getting caught out. Banana Man ults a little too late. And it's Echo 3, Phoenix ulting into them, doesn't find anything. And now it's UTK just looking to try and stall the best they can. Maybe find a pick on the way. Andrew walking up and immediately getting taken down by Naizu. Mental Wolf falling immediately as she pops this invisible woman off. Prince Ale with an E. He might be playing for an eat on the strings, but he's not going to get it. Instead, just picking up the group. And he's just going to take him off the map. And it's Naizu ulting at spawn. UTK, this is exactly how round 1 went of the first game. This time, it's the Hawkeye that's causing all of their problems. How are they going to answer this? On the bright side, we get to look at the new map. Well, the point that we haven't seen, at least. Not a new map. This is the Super Soldier Factory. Fairly more indoors, a little bit more close quarters, we would say. These really annoying walls that constantly come out and block the point. This point will come up here as it extends, yeah, just like that. The main choke point here is once either team gets set up, you're going to look to see a defensive hold in this position. It's a very tight corridor, and a lot of pressure can be funneled through there for whoever's defending. And it's Naizu going onto the Iron Fist. I'm interested actually to see... Nope, just trolling. But we haven't seen a ult by Gregory House yet, I don't think. So he might be looking to start off with this. Considering UTK isn't really close to any ults yet, this should be a quick capture for Winthrop. Gregory House spies Hella at the top, does put a bullet into her, an arrow. And it's Echo 3 picking up 1, 2. Gregory House gets his trade. Banana Man eating another headshot. Echo 3 walking up, looking to put some pressure out. Good lord. This Hawkeye, he is just... He might actually just be Hawkeye himself. He doesn't miss.
They will call in backup.
Constantly damage boosted, and it's an ult right outside, and that's a double kill for Hegs. We saw that immediately. Mental Wolf's ultimate going up there to stable.
Feeling fantastic.
As it's Winthrop walking back, they actually didn't even take any percentage there, and it is UTK looking to set up here. Banana Man does have the rocket ultimate available, and it's 4, almost 5 on the side of Winthrop, ready to go. Andrew approaching his. Echo falls very low. Let's see what this is all about. Looking to put some damage up top there, and it's Hegs picking up 1 on a Prince Ale. The Hella team up getting that kill. Gregory House above on the high ground. And Echo 3 tries to throw up there and put pressure, but he is just pulled out of that. Pyramids not finding anything with that. And Banana Dan is once again headshotted by Gregory House. Pegs with another Namor ult. Really good ult charge by him. Naizu pushes off Andrew and picks up Hollow with the ultimate. UTK gets good percentage there, doing way better than the first round. 72%. And now it's Winthrop looking for the defensive hold. Gregory House still hasn't pressed the Q yet.
Our adversaries gather.
Might be looking for somebody to walk up here to headshot. He finds Andrew. Is going to force out the diamond. Hegs finds Prince Ale again. Prince Ale falling first, and that's going to let UTK try and walk. Gregory House walking around here. We're staying on this perspective. This guy is just hitting everything. A very interesting root ult there. And it is a kill on Prince Ale once again. As it's Pyramids on point, fighting to try and keep it alive, but he is just going to get antied and destroyed by Hollow. Gregory House falling back along with Winthrop as it's UTK once again taking up their power position. And Gregory House with another headshot. You know, how many kills does he have? 21, 14 final hits. It's Hollow trying his best to keep the front line space. Gregory House on height. He's looking for that damage and a headshot. Hollow falling very low, and he is going to fall. And it's Winthrop picking up everything, and it's... oh my goodness. No words for some of the shots we're seeing from Gregory House. This guy is a maniac. Another ultimate built up for him. And it's actually 5, almost 6 ready to go for Winthrop. UTK playing probably once again for Root Namor combo. Andrew falling very low, trying to see if he can get the Hawkeye. We're going to stay on Hollow's perspective here. Oof. And it is a combo. The whale might have been a little overkill there, as the Jeff was already dead, and Mental Wolf's ultimate just comes out a little too late. Pyramids throws the Magneto ball into Andrew, and it's Andrew picking up one and onto Gregory House. This is exactly what UTK wants. Jeffy comes out, it looks for anything. It finds 2 and 2. They need to try and get this Jeff, but they're not going to be able to. And that is going to swing things in the tide of Winthrop. And that is unfortunate. UTK just falling there. If that Jeffy falls, then that might take it to a round 3, but unfortunately not. UTK, we might see a Hawkeye ban next game, because this was clinical by Gregory House. I believe I saw 27 and 3 there. Most damage, most kills, a 4K, and 18 final hits for him, dominating the lobby. It was Hegs picking up the most kills for UTK. Hollow just 1 short. Good lord. Tough matchups for UTK, but with that, we're going to go into intermission here. Winthrop is up 1-0. I'm going to change the score real quick. There we go. Back to intermission. We're going to take a quick recess while the second map is decided, most likely another convergence, and we'll get back with the gameplay shortly. All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience as we waited and are getting into Game 2 here. We are on Central Park for our Convergence match. And we are seeing an immediate Wolverine ban on the side of Winthrop. What is UTK going to go for? Is another Star-Lord ban for them. And what are they going to go for the protection here? Another group protection for Hollow. Keeping up the same old, and it is a Hawkeye protection for Winthrop, so UTK is going to have to go through all of that over again. Let's see if they can work up something to try and halt Winthrop's offense. Bucky ban on the side of Winthrop as well. Let's see what UTK is going to cook up here with the rest of their stuff. Mantis ban on the side of Winthrop, or on the side of UTK. Excuse me. Moon Knight protection for UTK. Hegs definitely preferring that, and it's a Gambit protection this time on the side of Winthrop. And it is a Namor ban from them. Well, I don't think UTK is too worried about that Namor ban because I don't think they're worried about playing into a dive from Winthrop. I think they're more worried about Gregory House. And it's a Loki ban last for UTK, and as that is locked, rosters are going to get put in here. We've got a terrifying backline for Winthrop looking at this, between Jared on the Phoenix and Gregory House on the Hawkeye. UTK looking to try and punish this and make it a 1-1 score and take it to a game 3. UTK starting off on defense. Point here is going to be like a central circle area, and you're gonna see
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Right here. What we're gonna see is a pretty tight choke here at some points that Winthrop is gonna have to walk through. Should they choose to do it, there is a alternate path that really only Naizu might be able to take it as well, but it's triple DPS for Winthrop now that I'm actually looking at it. And Jared can definitely fly over there. Nope, Naizu electing to go back onto the Thor. And as Winthrop walks forward, let's see who is going to get the first pick. It's a lot of damage on the side of Winthrop, but it's Gregory House above already. Pushed back and denied the position by Mental Wolf. Echo 3 challenging up top, immediately hit. It is quite a lot of damage for Hex. He already has the Moon Idol, and it's Gregory House picking up first pick of the game. This guy cannot be stopped. And just as I say that, Hex stops him. It is
us against the world.
Pyramids trying to walk forward. It does have to use the rocket jump boost. Prince Sale walks out with the cloak ult. Hegs falling very low. A perfectly timed invis ult by Mental Wolf. Hollow with a combo. And it's a cleanse for Rin, and that that is all for naught. And it is going to be Winthrop playing figuratively and literally playing their cards right, and they are going to get the full cap, as UTK is now going to have to try and stop the cart.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Has been protecting this sacred forest. But I was banished far beyond this realm.
A frog, my liege. But at least it was one.
Banana Man on the gambit himself. It is going to be an offensive ult here. UTK looking to try and W key into them. Gambit ult runs out, but Echo 3 does find one pick in time, and now UTK is going to come back around the corner. A good pushback for UTK, but how is Winthrop going to answer? My guess is Gregory House finding a headshot.
Used to work it in the dark, but this is something else.
Andrew with... Oh, and it's faded just in time. And Jared ults onto the backline, finding Banana Man. Echo 3 finding a lot of damage on Phoenix. But he's still going to fall as Mental Wolf falls next. Andrew trying to walk back. Oh, he's not going to be able to. Pyramids with maybe an accidental Q press there.
I am Asgard's might.
Meanwhile, at spawn, we've got Naizu ulting and getting absolutely blown up there. Heads showing and tossing the Moon Knight ult, but Winthrop is going to get the touch. And Hollow tossing the blue ult. Immediately cleansed out by Rin, and it's going to be UTK having to walk back now, as Winthrop has over almost 5 minutes to try and walk back.
Just who Gambit was looking for.
Banana Man using a lot of his cards on Gambit. He's going to need to wait a little and try and recharge those for the coming fight. Echo 3 falling very low. He's trying to get out of there. An amazing bubble by Andrew. Heads picking up 2, but Gregory House picking up his headshot. Echo 3 finding Naizu in revenge. Map change inside the castle here for UTK's defensive side, and they are going to look to try and break that up a little bit.
I needed that more than
Gregory House looking for the poke, and it is another pretty W key gambit ult by Banana Man. Is going to force Prince Ale's cloak. Ooh, Banana Man trying to walk back in here. And it's Jared with the Phoenix ult, not finding a kill. And it's 3 ultimates. 2 plus Mental Wolves used there, as Rin is just going to barely be able to escape.
Turn around, they're sneaking up on us.
Unfortunately, ult economy for UTK is looking about as well as the NASDAQ, and Winthrop is looking very good with almost 4 ultimates online. Rin pops the Gambit ult along with Gregory House. This could be a lot of damage here.
What have we here?
Oh my goodness.
Just what the doctor orders.
Naizu in pyramids, cleaning up. Nothing there for Echo 3, and is going to fall very quickly.
Don't give them another hit.
Angela going on to the Angela once again. Is looking for a spear onto Greg, but isn't going to find it. Naizu picking up a kill on the Hollow. And this is just looking like Winthrop's gonna full cap here with 2 minutes. Eggs and Echo with 2 of their own, but it's still Winthrop getting the full cap with a ridiculous amount of time left. Over 2 minutes. And now UTK is going to have to try and push it all the way just like they did.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
No better time to pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
UTK this time on their offense. They're going to need a lot here to get it past. And this time it's Winthrop showing goats as they look to try something a little bit different defensively. It's Jared, Pyramids, and Naizu on the 3 tanks, and Rin, Prince Ale, and Greg House on the 3 supports. And this is the first time we've seen a Rogue tonight, and Rogue is one of my favorite characters in the game to spectate. So let's see what Naizu can cook up here.
Too bad about your arm, Brunette. Some assistance, please.
Naizu, oh my goodness, what a grab. And it is Prince Ale finding the first pick onto Hegs. Echo 3 with a pick on the Jared.
Another shall grow to take its place.
Naizu pulling everyone in. Getting back out. Team up activated. And it is Hegs tossing out the Moon Idol as Naizu picks up Andrew. Naizu falling a little low there, trying to get the kill. Naizu close to ult, along with Pyramids and Gregory House. We might see a Gambit combo with Gambit, or a Gambit combo with Rogue. A very strong ultimate combo. And it is Banana Nan portaling and Gambit ulting out. Naizu's ultimate is up and ready. And it is the Rogue ult coming out. Crude ult by Jared. Does find 3, and it is Winthrop picking up the team fight once again. Echo 3 going on to the Storm here.
Dealing some serious damage.
Another character we haven't seen at all tonight.
Invisible? A little extra oomph.
Prince Ale is currently being a little bit of a nuisance in the back line.
The moon haunts you!
According to Hegs, the moon haunts them, and Rin is going to fall quickly to that.
Born again!
Gregory House with the ultimate to get back Rin and Pyramids at the same time. Jared picking up 1. And it's an ult by Prince Ale. Finding 3 for UTK. 1 is 8 and 2 are off the map. Andrew trying to get out, and he is just going to fall.
Dealing some serious damage.
Anyone willing to help? Feeling fantastic.
Bannon builds up the Gambit ult. This might be what UTK needs to try and push here. Oh, the Gambit ult comes out just before the Groot ult, but thanks to the shields, is enough. And Hegs finds one onto Gregory House, and this is looking like UTK might get this, but Naizu is prepping the portal for touch, and he's going to get it out right now, possibly. And it's Gregory House going onto the Hawkeye. Mental Wolf's ultimate coming out fast. Andrew the Beast with a Strange Ult is going to find Rin. Echo 3 finding Pyramids. And this is looking like UTK as they do unlock the point. Good on them, and they have 2.5 minutes to try and hit this first checkpoint to stay alive in this game. And Andrew the Beast finds himself in a rock and a hard place as he hits his fly into the wrong area. Nicely with the Strange Ult. We might see him drop it like a tot up here. Looking to get healed up. Hegs playing very close and standing still in front of a Hawkeye. And it's going to be Mental Wolf getting expertly shielded by Andrew. Hollow picking up the kill onto Jared. That's good for them, but Prince Ale trades out Mental Wolf. And this time it's Winthrop running down Andrew. Hollow is just going to fall at the entrance to not a good stagger that UTK wants. Banana M with yet another Gambit ult, and Hegs with another Moon Knight ult.
The wounds are gone.
Hegs at 27,000 damage. Expect him to be over 30k at the end of this game. And it is Hegs falling, trying to chase that kill into the back line. As Banana Man falls as well, and it's UTK looking for a full reset. But Jared is going to chase Andrew into the building. There's no escape for him.
It's up to us to finally end this match. Let's get you moving again.
Banana Man, another offensive ult as Hegs ults it as well. Echo 3 looking for it onto the back line. A lot of hit markers. And it's a ridiculous amount of ultimates at once to the point of where I can't even comment all. Andrew with his own. It's Hegs picking up 2. I don't know who's close to winning this. It's a 2-on-2, focusing down Banana Man. Andrew on point right now. Echo 3 back. Good damage onto them. Chasing, trying to take a position, and it's Gregory House just coming back and hitting somebody with his arrow.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Why did they not play him on Hawkeye just the whole time?
Punch in the hole.
Mental Wolf with the ultimate herself does get the good kill on the Pyramids. To Echo at the back, trying to help secure this last checkpoint, and it's Naizu falling near last, so they are not going to get the portal back, and it's Hegs onto the Daredevil.
Back to my old self.
Hegs on Daredevil is something I don't know if we've seen before. We usually see him elect to go onto the Moon Knight, but Daredevil, being Daredevil, if any of you have gone against him or played him, this character can be very, very strong. And going against the Hawkeye, oh, he just doesn't have the distance on the dash. It's Echo 3 with the ultimate at the ready, with Andrew, Banana Man, and Hollow. Banana Man with an offensive Gambit ult once more. Hollow with his own, and it hits quite a few. Echo 3 picking up one. And it's a lot of ultimates for UTK as Hegs looks to absolutely beat down Pyramids.
Double KO.
He is going to get it.
Public humiliation.
UTK getting great push here. They can get this. Winthrop showing Gambit out of spawn. And it's Gregory House with the Hawkeye ult at the side, but nobody touches. I didn't even see. Winthrop didn't get out in time. And now we're going to go into extra rounds. UTK with a minute to spare. Winthrop with 2 3/4.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
UTK is going to get their offense first once again, hoping to carry that momentum of last round. This could be a good push for them, but a minute of time is not a lot to work with. I think the hope, your best bet for them is going to be to play for a combo with Hegs and Hollow. And it looks like we have a pause by Cross. This is going to be a timeout for UTK as they talk this over. This is allowed per the rules. So yeah, just take this as a short intermission, or a timeout more specifically. While we wait, though, Winthrop looking at their comp, it's going to be what we saw at on their last defense here. It's going to be a GOAT setup with Nizu Jared and Pyramids on the Rogue group, Magneto, and Rin, Prince Ailing, Gregory House on the Gambit, Jeff, and Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock's, if he can get that res in time, that's going to be a huge ultimate to have in UTK's minute push, but believe off the top of my head, Adam Warlock res is one of the longest charging ultimates in the game. So odds are if him building that in a minute, slim to none. Meanwhile, for Hegs and Hollow, though, if they play their stuff right and neither of them die, there is a chance that we could see that Moon Knight Groot ult combo, which unless it gets cleansed by Gambit ult, we're not going to see much there. And it looks like we're seeing Andrew go on to the thing. Now I'm interested. Now I'm interested to see how this is going to work.
Turn around! They're sneaking up on us!
Hollow walking up here. Jeff checking them on the left. It is a steal of brute walls. Andrew just punching like his life depends on it, which it kind of does. Hollow looking to get some walls off, and Nizu falls first. This is huge for UTK. Andrew picks up Gregory House. They're down 1-1. Gregory House reses himself. Echo 3 picks up Prince Ale. And now it's Hollow picking up another great wall onto Pyramids as Magneto is very low with no heals in sight. Portal immediately out by them. And it's UTK setting up immediately. Banana Man tosses the Gambit ult in desperation. Hegs ulting the portal as well for anybody walking out. And they are going to get the full cap. cart is moving, and Hegs is swapping. He is going back to Daredevil. And this time we're seeing Gregory House on the Punisher. Hollow does have the Groot ult built. This could be huge if he hits this. He might see it on the corner here. He needs to live, though. Falls very low there. Looking for a lot of damage. The Gambit ult comes out. This could be Hollow's chance to try and ult. But it's so many ults at once on the side of them. And it's UTK falling over just to too many ults at once by Winthrop. But a full cap and a decent little push there in that last stretch does make this competitive for UTK, even with Winthrop's time amount. If UTK can get a good hold here at the start, this is absolutely winnable and can take this to a Game 3.
Before you attack.
UTK walking out on their defense here. This is make or break for them. It's either going to be moving on to their last game of the night for placements, or it's going to go to a round 3 versus Winthrop. Winthrop, 2:45, almost 3 minutes to try and close this game out and move on to their last of the night. Who's going to take it? We're gonna find out here. It is Gregory House on the Hawkeye once again. Echo on the Hella. It's Gregory House setting up on the high ground above them. He's going to try and look for a good shot. Daredevil tricks him. Higgs is there. And he falls. Andrew picks him up. But Higgs is going to fall in the process. Echo needs to stay alive, and he doesn't. It's a 4 versus 5. Rin picks up Hollow, and now this is just going to need to turn into stall for UTK.
Where are...
They need all the stall they can get, as Hollow is going to swap to get the portal off in time. He needs to get it now, and he does. They're on there. Oh my goodness, and Hollow is absolutely blown up. And Portal just isn't going to be able to, like, wasn't in quite a good position for some of them to jump out. And now it's Winthrop with 1:25 left to take the cart just about halfway to the checkpoint.
That's much better.
Gambit ult and close to Invisible. And it is Banana Man ulting first. Rin in response. The ult economy favors Winthrop, and they toss it all at once. Andrew picks up one, but it's UTK falling fast. But it's a really good Invisible by Mentalable. Heads with the Daredevil ult. This needs to go huge, and it doesn't. Andrew hits a decent strange ult. And it's 40 seconds left, but it's Winthrop closing this out. And I don't think UTK is going to have their touch.
Final score.
And it is Winthrop
4-5.
cleaning up this game and beating UTK 2-0. Prince Ale picking up MVP at the end of that game. And it is going to be Minecraft wins 2-0. Trying to look at the scorecard. 45 for Naizu. 45 and 10 with the most kills in the match. 30k damage along with pyramids. And it's actually the most damage in the match going to Hex, going almost 40k. A lot of final hits shared between him and Echo 3. Well, for those of you sticking around, we do have one more game for tonight in their final match of placements, I believe. And might be a little bit, once again, before that starts up. So feel free to take a snack break. And yeah, just drink some water, enjoy the time. I'm running out of things to say. Placement matches at the beginning of every semester are always tough. It's a long string time. But without me deliberating too much more, we're going to go back to intermission here and update the stream once again to see who UTK Smokey's final opponent is going to be in their placements for tonight. All right, guys. Pardon me for absolutely lying to all of you. That was the last match of the night. Just two for UTK's placements. Unfortunately, losing both 0-2 to Cumberland and Winthrop. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight, though. Next stream is going to be this Friday, I believe, for the Overwatch team's placement matches. We're going to be showcasing the Orange team with one new member, and we're going to do a similar Meet the Players segment, just like we did tonight. And it's going to be another long stream, as they're probably going to play either 2 or 3 games. I thought it was 3 last time. That's why I was pretty confident in saying that, but I was wrong. Sorry. But with that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, we thank you all for watching, and thank you to Kung MC and Mr. Bebic for the raid. Greatly appreciated. We hope you all did well today. And yeah, be sure to tune in Friday for the Overwatch stream. With that, thank you all very much. Stay warm out there, stay safe, and we'll see you all later.